Okay, today our Buzz Byte is going to be about some settings that I feel that, especially as a new user, you should investigate these settings to not only find out information about your phone and what's on it, but also possibly to customize the phone to make it more usable for your particular preferences. So I'm going to start out, I'm in settings, and I want to go down to a setting called General.
General
I'm
button.
going to double tap on General.
About button.
The first section is called About, and I'm going to double tap on that.
Name. General. Back button.
Okay, the very first thing on there is a name, and the default usually is just to say iPhone. That's why when you come into a Zoom call on your phone, it will just display iPhone as your name. So you can edit that field and put in your name or a nickname or whatever you would like to be known as when you come into a Zoom call. So you can edit that for whatever you wish. I'm going to swipe to the right.
About heading. iOS version 17.3.1
The
button.
next section is to tell you what iOS version you're currently running. So if you're not running the most current version and you want to upgrade, then you need to go to the software updates and update.
Model name. iPhone 13 Pro.
There's the model name.
Model number. MLTT3LL/A. Serial number. L6G. Coverage expired button. Songs 619.
Okay, this section is going to tell you what items on your phone and the number of those items that you currently have on the phone.
Videos 3. Photos 50. Applications 68. Capacity 128 gigabytes.
There's the full capacity of your phone.
Available 53.63 gigabytes.
And that tells you how much storage space is still available, 53. And that's a little bit lower than recommended, but this is not my primary phone. And I recently downloaded a large number of podcast episodes, which will be deleted once I've listened to them. So that storage space is going to be given back to me once I delete those podcasts. I'm not going to go on in this section because most of it deals with numbers that are mostly useful to your phone carrier and not something that you're going to use on a regular basis. So I'm going to go back by using the scrub gesture.
About button.
And I'm going to swipe to the right.
Software update. Apple Care and Warranty. AirDrop button. AirPlay and handoff. Picture in picture. CarPlay but iPhone storage button.
Okay, iPhone storage is the next area I'm going to check on.
Selected. General. Back button. iPhone storage. Heading. Search. Search field. Dictate button. iPhone. 74.23 gigabytes of 128 gigabyte use.
Okay, that's telling me how much of my storage space I have used of the 128 that is available. And once again, let's tell you, to get to these different things, I'm continuing to swipe to the right.
Applications 39.54 gigabytes.
Now, this is the section that tells you what items are using that storage. So that gives you an idea of places where you might be able to go and delete some of those items so that you can recover some of your storage space. Maybe you have applications that you're not using, and they don't generally take up a lot of space, but if you're not using them, if you delete them, then they no longer will be using that storage space that you might want to use for something other than that.
TV 8.13 gigabytes.
TV, that would be TV programs that you have actually downloaded to your phone rather than streaming from the cloud.
Podcasts 1.36 gigabytes.
Same thing with podcasts.
Photos 700.4 megabytes.
Photos can take up a lot of space. If you have a lot of photos on your phone, you might think about going in there and telling it to store your photos in the cloud rather than storing all of them on your phone, which could be a good practice in case your phone got lost or damaged so it was not usable, and you might not have a current good backup.
Music 604.5 megabytes.
That's downloaded music.
Messages 137.7 megabytes.
Messages.
iCloud Drive 128.7 megabytes.
Whatever might be in your iCloud Drive.
iOS 11.09 gigabytes.
Obviously, you can't do anything about the space that's being taken up by the iOS operating system.
System data 12.5 gigabytes.
or the system data.
Available 53.77 gigabytes.
Okay, that's telling me once again how much is available of my 128 gigabytes. This is all I'm going to cover today. I hope you find it useful, and thank you for listening.